Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating stories and latest discoveries from the natural world. I'm your host, David, and I'm excited to share another captivating tale with you today. As we take our first steps into the world of nature, let's head to the state of New Mexico in the United States, where a rather unusual outbreak has been making headlines. It's a story that involves humans, non-human primates, and a multidrug-resistant bacterium that's got scientists and health experts on high alert. The bacterium in question is Shigella flexneri, a highly contagious microbe that can cause severe diarrhea, stomach cramps, and fever in both humans and animals. In this particular outbreak, which occurred at the Albuquerque Biopark, multiple cases of Shigella infection were reported among visitors, staff members, and even some of the park's non-human primate residents. As investigators dug deeper, they discovered that the source of the outbreak was likely contaminated food or water, which had been inadvertently ingested by both humans and animals. But what's particularly concerning about this outbreak is the fact that the Shigella flexneri strain involved is resistant to multiple antibiotics, making treatment much more challenging. The team of researchers and health experts who responded to the outbreak had to think creatively to contain the spread of the disease and prevent further infections. They implemented strict hygiene protocols, enhanced cleaning and disinfection procedures, and even conducted extensive testing to identify any potential carriers of the bacterium. As we explore this story further, we'll learn more about the complexities of zoonotic diseases, those that can jump from animals to humans, and the importance of collaboration between human health experts, animal care specialists, and environmental scientists in preventing and responding to such outbreaks. We'll also examine the broader implications of antibiotic resistance and what it means for our ability to treat infectious diseases in both humans and animals. It's a timely reminder of the interconnectedness of our world and the need for a holistic approach to health and conservation. So, join me as we venture deeper into this intriguing story and explore the fascinating world of nature, where the boundaries between species and ecosystems are often blurred. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. We've just taken a fascinating journey through the world of disease ecology and the intriguing dynamics between pathogens and their hosts. Now, let's shift our attention to a story that will surely delight and inspire you: the rediscovery of a rare and elusive gecko species in South Africa. Deep within the Blyde River Canyon Nature Reserve, atop an isolated mountain accessible only by helicopter, lies a tiny conical peak that has been shrouded in mystery for over 3 decades. It was here, back in 1991, that South African herpetologist Niels Jacobsen made a remarkable discovery: 2 male specimens of the Blyde Rondewell's flat gecko, a species so rare and enigmatic that it had left scientists wondering if it still existed. Fast forward to April this year, when Darren Peterson and John Davies from the Endangered Wildlife Trust embarked on an extraordinary adventure to uncover the truth. After a painstaking 2-year planning process, including securing permits from provincial authorities, they found themselves standing on the summit of that very same mountain, eager to unravel the mystery of the Blyde Rondewell's flat gecko. As night fell on their first day, Peterson and Davies spotted their first individual, a moment that left them absolutely ecstatic. Over the next 3 days, they went on to spot around 20 more individuals, providing conclusive evidence that this remarkable species still survives. While it's difficult to estimate the population size, Peterson is optimistic that there could be several hundred geckos present on the mountain, suggesting that the species is not at immediate risk of extinction. What's truly captivating about this story is the unique characteristics of the Blyde Rondewell's flat gecko. With its distinct golden eyes and dark-banded tail boasting a purplish sheen, this tiny creature has adapted to thrive in one of the most inhospitable environments on Earth. Peterson's team collected 5 individual geckos as museum specimens and a tiny tail tip from a 6th for genetic analysis, which will help confirm whether they represent a distinct species. The rediscovery of the Blyde Rondewell's flat gecko is not only a testament to the dedication and perseverance of scientists like Peterson and Davies, but also highlights the importance of preserving our planet's biodiversity. As herpetologist Werner Conradi notes, habitat specialist species like these geckos are particularly vulnerable to climate change, making it essential that we continue to support conservation efforts and protect these fragile ecosystems. As we celebrate this remarkable discovery, we're reminded of the awe-inspiring diversity of life on Earth and the importance of preserving it for future generations. The story of the blind Rondeau's flat gecko is a powerful reminder that even in the most remote and inaccessible corners of our planet, there are still secrets waiting to be uncovered and wonders waiting to be discovered. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David, and we're glad you're joining us again as we conclude today's journey through the fascinating world of nature and technology. Today, we've been exploring how artificial intelligence, or AI, is being used in conservation efforts around the globe. From analyzing images to identify individual animals and tracking their movements, to predictive modeling for land preservation and resource protection, AI is proving to be a powerful tool in the fight against biodiversity loss and climate change. But as with any technology, there are also concerns about its limitations and potential biases. Some experts worry that because AI relies heavily on existing data from wealthy countries, it may not account for alternative approaches or traditional ecological knowledge from other parts of the world. Moreover, there's a risk that over-reliance on AI could lead to a decline in fieldwork and direct observation of wildlife, which are essential for generating new ideas and questions in ecology. Denver Holt, a longtime owl biologist, emphasizes the importance of getting out into the field to truly understand animals and their ecosystems. Technology is helpful, he says, but you can get a much better understanding of the animal and the ecosystem if you go out in the field. This sentiment is echoed by other scientists who warn that a decline in fieldwork could hinder scientific progress in areas like behavioral ecology and biodiversity monitoring. As we consider the role of AI in conservation, it's also important to acknowledge its broader societal implications. As Hamish van der Veen notes, the same technology being used to drive conservation efforts is also being used to fuel consumerism and environmental degradation. A lot of the environmental challenges we face today are the consequence of growth-oriented capitalism, he says. As we wrap up today's Nature Walk, I want to leave you with some food for thought. How can we harness the power of AI for good, while also recognizing its limitations and potential risks? How can we balance our reliance on technology with the need for human observation, creativity, and critical thinking in conservation? That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.